Today's how to build is on a Minecraft wolf or dog. If you like this video, check out all my other Minecraft videos. I've received over 225 comments requesting for me to build the Minecraft wolf or dog. That makes it the most requested Minecraft build aside from the Blaze. I recently bought the 2015 wave of LEGO Minecraft sets. One of the sets, the Desert Outpost, includes a new mob, the wolf or dog. LEGO did a pretty good job with the wolf, but I thought I could make some modifications to make it work even better. As usual, I built the wolf at a few different sizes. Let's start off with the tiniest scale. The trick with designing characters at a tiny or micromob scale is preserving key details in as few pieces as possible. For the wolf, I'm using 3 pieces. 1x2 plate in light gray, 1x1 plate with clip. Thought that did a good job of kind of representing the mouth of the wolf, and a 1x1 round plate for the back. Now I'm building this upside down so that the studs on the 1x2 plate become the legs of the wolf or dog. You can't really get the red collar in at this size, but I thought this was a pretty decent way of representing the wolf at this size. So this build is pretty much to scale with our tiniest Steve. If you want one that's a little more to scale with the micromob Steve, you can take 2 more 1x1 round plates and add them on to get it just a little bit higher. Now let's build the minifig scale wolf or dog. We're going to start with one of my favorite pieces, the Travis brick. Going to use some T-connectors on the side. I'm going to push both of those in so they meet in the middle. You can look underneath to see how they touch. Going to use a 1x1 plate with clips on the top, going that way. Then we're going to take a 1x1 gray plate to go forward. Then a red plate for the collar. 1x1 plate with clips going this way for the ears. For the face, a round plate on a square plate. Now on the top we're going to put a 1x2 tile. Fill in the top a little bit. In the back for the tail we're going to use one of these silvery horn pieces. These don't come in light gray, so this is the closest color I could find. For the legs we're going to take 4 1x1 plates with clips. I'm using them going this way, however you can also use the plates that go that way, depending on whether you want the legs to be skinny this way or from the front. Sometimes you can mix and match them. I like this because it gives a really nice side profile view of the wolf or dog. So it's very easy to tweak this model to make it look like the wolf versus the dog. So if we pull the head off and take the collar piece, replace that with a gray, it's going to turn back into the wolf now, and you can also tilt the tail down, since the wolf usually has its tail down. That's what it would look like as an untamed wolf. Now let's turn it back into a dog. Switch out the red piece. Lift the tail up because it's happy. You can also put it into a seated position. So you can twist these plates with clips forward. Put them into a seated position. It's not the strongest connection because they are at a weird angle, but it does work. So that's really nice that you can have the dog in a seated position, just as it sits in the game. Who's a good dog? Yeah, who's a good dog? Now let's look at the 3 scale, wolf and dog. So here we have the wolf-dog mob that's included in the Desert Outpost. I think LEGO did a pretty good job with this mob. However, there are a few slight modifications I want to make it a little bit better. So I have 2 main criticisms of this mob. The first is that the tail is way too long. When fully down, it actually lifts the wolf off the ground. It's so long. When it's all the way up, it's just way too big. It almost looks like a squirrel or a raccoon tail rather than a dog tail. The other is that the red piece they did for the collar is not in the best position. I prefer it if it would be up one more so that it would be more centered with respect to the dog's head. Start with a 2x3 plate in light gray. Take a 1x2 plate with handle on the back and a 1x2 plate in gray there. Top all of that off with a 2x2 tile so it's smooth like other things in Minecraft. And a 1x2 red plate for the collar there. Now you can attach the head from the official LEGO Minecraft mob. And for the tail, I'm just going to use a 1x1 plate with clip rather than a 1x2. I thought that was long enough for the wolf's tail. I'm going to use the same piece they used for the leg, this 1x2 brick with the divot down the center. And I'm going to make it a little bit taller by putting some 1x1 round plates on the bottom of the feet. So I feel the wolf or dog mob looks much better to scale with my 3-scale Steve than it did to the minifigure. Feel that the tail is better now that it's shorter. Can still be pushed up or down to indicate the dog's health or happiness. The red collar is slightly more centered. I'd love if there was a way to make more of this area red, but there's not really a way to do that without the whole thing falling apart, so this is compromise. Now, if you want to have the dog in a seated position, you can use some of these hinge bricks in gray. I couldn't find the tops in new gray, so I'm using old gray tops with new gray bottoms. Take off the legs. Put those hinges on, sorry Steve. One facing forward, the other facing backward. And then you can put those circle plates back on. Actually, let's flip these around the other way. So they're both facing in. And then you can twist the back legs forward and the front legs back and have your dog be in a seated begging position.
Arf, arf. Give me treats. Arf, arf.
Yeah, who's a good boy?
So that's my LEGO Minecraft wolf. Some of it I built from scratch, and other parts I just modified the existing LEGO wolf or dog. I'm curious what all of you think of these custom wolf builds. Do you think these are better than what LEGO included in the set? Worse than what LEGO included in the set? Or have some things that are better and some things that are worse and maybe it's all a wash? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave comments telling me what you want to see me build in the future. If you like this video, check out all my other Minecraft videos. The wolf or dog. Wolf? How do you say wolf? I can't really pronounce it well. Blarg, I totally forgot what to do next.
Who's a good dog? Who's a good dog? Yeah.
Oop, that was awkward.
Arf, 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 arf.